Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and appreciate your calling this hearing and also helping us make certain that we acted responsibly and act responsibly in assessing how federal dollars in a huge stimulus package that was well intended, but we want to make certain the funds are well directed. And I appreciate your good work. Now, I think I'm going to give everybody a pass on this one because we're only a short time into this, a matter of weeks, but we still want folks to be held accountable, and we're watching very closely how the money is being spent. I'm not going to get up here, and there's other agencies that have not, I think, been as good a steward as Secretary LaHood and the administration has been on transportation. I've got a $550,000 skateboard park in Rhode Island. I think you've seen that one on TV. We've got other money that goes for restoration of museum motorship. We've got different examples. So we have to keep our eye on projects that may not be of the best merit. I won't get into all the transportation things that have been brought to my attention, but I do want to mention one, and that's and this is a bridge that served a corporation, I won't name it, that is probably making some of the biggest money ever in the United States. So I think we need to look at who gets the money and again how the money is spent. So that's the first point I want to make. The second thing is, brought to my attention, the state of Ohio plans to spend $57 million in federal stimulus money on highway projects that won't begin for years. Now, I don't know if that's totally correct. I do know, however, in talking with my state transportation secretary and others throughout the country, and I just came from a meeting with the Colorado folks and some from California, that there, and this is the same problem we faced before Mr. Oberstar, when we were trying to get the bill done, is there are many projects that are caught up in process. So I guess we have to spend some money on study and getting those projects to where they can be eligible for this money. But we do have questions that have been raised there. The other point that I want to say, and I think GAO has looked at this, is I'm concerned about how grant recipients report job creation, which is one of the requirements under the Recovery Act. So we have accurate data on how many jobs are being created. The GAO found the existing criteria to measure job creation may be too vague. So maybe in some tightening or tweaking, I know the Secretary can do some things within his power, and if he needs additional authority or direction or commentary in legislation, we'll be glad to work with him. Those are my concerns, but again, I think we have to give folks a pass at this juncture. I think the hearing that we'll have in another number of months here that you have scheduled will be very telling, because people want jobs and they want employment and they want it now and they want infrastructure now rather than later. Thank you. Yield back.